When I was first diagnosed, I had stage 4B breast cancer. My daughter was 4 years old. Her first day of preschool was my first day of chemotherapy. 5 or 6 months after that, then I came down with the lymphedema. And I continued to try to work with it, but it just didn't work.
I found a lump and it was breast cancer, hormone receptive, stage 2. So I opted for the lumpectomy and radiation treatment.
I was diagnosed with breast cancer, followed less than 5 days later by lumpectomy and lymph node removal, followed approximately a month later by a mastectomy with transflap reconstruction.
The financial aspect of cancer is pretty heavy. And Social Security disability is a beautiful thing, but it's been a long time since I could live on $1,000 a month. It's kind of devastating.
My husband got a second job so that we could make the mortgage payments.
My out-of-pocket expenses for 2007 was about $5,000 for the medical expenses. I incurred the same expense in January because I was doing the chemo, and the cost of the chemo hit me again with the out-of-pocket max. So that was hard.
What things do you cut out? First thing is all the fun things. We don't go on vacations. Our vacations are a drive in the car. My daughter is 13, she's never been on an airplane.
Just any little help you get, like the Pay It Forward Fund, is a huge thing. For 1 month you have this load off your shoulders.
Pay It Forward's been just a godsend for me.
My husband and I started the Pay It Forward Fund in November of 2005 as a way to give back after I went through breast cancer treatment. It's a nonprofit organization that helps breast and women's cancer patients pay essential living expenses while they go through treatment so they can focus on what's really important, and that's getting well.
The hard-working, kind of middle-class, working poor people don't have a lot of opportunities out there for temporary financial help. And that's a niche that the Pay It Forward Fund is really instrumental in helping.
The American Cancer Society estimates that 60% of the cost of cancer comes from indirect expenses, such as co-pays, high deductibles, loss of wages for both the patient and the spouse, child care, and travel expenses.
Pay It Forward paid for my mortgage.
For 1 month, for me it was my mortgage payment.
They paid for heating and they paid for electricity. And without it, my husband would be working a third job.
When they give a bill to be paid and the check is made out to the mortgage company, I get to feel like Santa Claus when I deliver it. And patients are so excited and so happy and so grateful and just very thankful that it exists.
The fund really gives the patient an emotional uplift and a feeling of a sense of community, that people are out there that understand and care about what they're going through.
You can catch up on your bills. You got a little breather, maybe stock the freezer for the next couple of months.
It's just such a great feeling to be able to offer that to people going through this time of crisis.
Pay It Forward's been a huge, huge help for us.
I've been so grateful for organizations like Pay It Forward.
It's been a wonderful feeling to be able to make a difference in a time of crisis for patients, and know that we can come in and help and really buy them time to get back on their feet. We want the patient to someday pay it forward by helping another patient during treatment. And I really believe this enables them to accept the help that they need.
That's my story.